triggered when Eric was talking. You know, we got this thing about matching energy. That ain't always good. If you frustrated, angry, and all that, say, I'm going to give you the energy you gave me. That ain't always good.
Most of the time it's not good.
Right, that's true. So what we need to do is, so for me, I think I'm good at crisis situations because I'm going to calm myself down. And if I'm upset, I'm going to have to walk away for a second. You see me do it on the job. Had somebody call me a psychopath and I had to walk away. You know, in that moment, because I could not effectively respond to that individual because I don't want to match their energy, right? So sometimes if you're going to come at somebody, especially somebody you feel like you got to walk on eggshells, sometimes you'll see my little hand come up. Now, hold on, you know. Wait, I'm not yelling at you. I'm not going to match your energy. And I'm going to talk real calm and real soft. And usually they'll come down to me. They'll match my energy. But when you elevate, we're going to have a ladder, you know. It's going to be an elevator, right? So sometimes you can't match the energy. You got to bring it back down. And, again, it's not good to deal with certain situations when you are emotional. What is it called? I'm trying to think of the word that I want to use. But in terms of, like, brain, what am I thinking? You know what I'm talking about, with the amygdala, right? But when you're thinking about biology, there we go. That's the word. See, it wasn't coming to me. When you think about biology, when you are emotional, they say that your prefrontal cortex deactivates. So the part of your brain that controls the logical part, it deactivates, and you're in what they call the squirrel brain. You know, you ever seen a squirrel just run around? So when you like that, you're not really thinking. So that's why I often tell my clients, when you are emotional, you'll do some things that you wouldn't otherwise do. So you could be afraid, and you're going to run out into traffic. That's stupid, right? If a car's coming, that's stupid to run out into traffic. But because you're not consciously thinking about it, you're just going to respond, you know, or just react to that situation. So you got to get yourself in a place where you can actually listen. So sometimes when people's mad, I don't talk to them about the problem because I know you ain't going to listen to nothing I got to say. You're going to take it the wrong way anyway. So why would I waste my time doing that? I got to wait until you are in a place where you can have a actual conversation with me. So
All right, so this is so good, and so y'all done said some things and triggered a little bit. So to piggyback off what both of y'all said, like when it comes to like creating that safe space and that place of peace, that's amazing. But like I'm a confidant. A lot of people confide in me all the time. I guess because of who I am. I'm not a very emotional person. Most people think I'm not. So like people confide in me, and so like she was saying, like you have to create that space. So for me, like he was saying, females talk. Not all women talk, you know what I mean? Because people, first of all, my background is in communication, so this is what I do every day. I coach people, I help people communicate, all of that. But then it's like, dang, on the other side, who like I was asking my wife, I said, who do I talk to? Who can I trust, right? And then there's so many people that like you were saying, which one of y'all said that like you feel like I don't have nobody I can trust, and that's how we feel like I don't got nobody I can talk to, nobody I can trust, because again, it's that eggshell. Because I don't have that trust, now I'm walking on eggshells all the time. Because what has happened before, I done trusted somebody and they broke that trust, and now I'm angry, right? Not necessarily angry, but that iceberg. Like, you guys have no clue. My therapist, I look at that every day, and she made me fill it out, and she made me circle everything that was on there. And it wasn't really anger, it was grief, it was hurt, it was pain. It was all of these things unpacked under that. So when a lot of people see me, they're like, oh, you're bossy, you're mad. No, like, you have no clue, because so many people, I'm the confidant. I have to hold this, you know, and people share that. Who can I pour out to when I'm upset? When I, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not even that I don't have those people around, because I don't have that trust. And it's not even me not trusting people. My other friend said, do you trust yourself? And then that's when it hit me. I really don't trust myself 100%. I had to really think about that. Why is that? Because it's always that if I make a decision, I'm really 100% in that. But then there's certain stuff I do where I'm uncomfortable, I'm uncertain, where it's like, dang, you don't even trust yourself. If I can't trust me, how can I trust you? Right, you see what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to those dyadic encounters, those you know what I mean? Especially in a relationship, you know what I mean? So it's like that really triggered, because I was like, damn, like I'm here for everybody. And when people tell me something, it's not going nowhere because I'm a praying with whatever, but you know what I mean? But then it's like, I'm so like that little girl, that eggshell, where it's like, oh my God, what if I do tell you this? Are you gonna share it? It's like that even though they're not, it's just that fear or that it's just like this ain't healthy. So the solution, because I'm a solution-driven woman. I knew I identified the problem. So my solution, of course, was therapy, but I embarked on this self-love journey. A good friend of mine that I met, and they've been helping me through that music and different stuff, heal myself. And that's when I really began to develop, like, dang, Topaz, it's not them, it's you. But like, even on this journey of like self-love and really loving myself and embracing myself, like I've been traveling. Now I've discovered that me traveling the way I've been is helping my mental health, especially in this season. My grandmother died the day before my son was born, so I just came out of depression and stuff like that, and like that eggshell. And it's like now that I look back, it's like, oh my God. So the solution was really identifying the problem, loving myself, and now free, being 100% free. And that's all.
Good, good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up with the. With that being said, we're going to wrap up with some of the segments that we do. Okay. So we do. So the first segment is how are you going to take care of your mental health, and if you want to respond, you can. That's the first segment. And I'll go first. Right now, I'm in therapy, so I've been doing that for almost 2 years now. Continue to do the yoga, the meditation, the stretching, exercise. Y'all know if y'all follow me on Facebook, I'm a health fanatic as well. So health is wealth. So.
All right. So, I need to take a vacation. It's gonna happen. I'm speaking it in the name of Jesus. I'm taking a vacation, and I'm gonna cut some things off. In terms of I got to unplug for a little bit. So I said I'm gonna take care of my mental health, and then if somebody wants to pay for something for me, I'm just playing. I'm accepting gifts. Nah, cause I don't use it. Usually so I ain't good at accepting gifts, but you know what? I want to receive in this season, so that's how I'm gonna take care of my mental health.
I think what I'm trying to do, similar to Lauren, just trying to take breaks, making sure that you create some healthy boundaries. I continue to learn, and we talk to our clients about this. To me, a big part of self-care is being able to set boundaries. Sometimes telling people no, I can't do it, and as an extension of that, not feeling guilty about that. And so that's a big part of self-care. It is tough, it really is, but just trying to create healthy boundaries, even as it relates to my therapy schedule. When I first started, I was seeing clients 6 days a week, burning myself out, working 60, 70 hours a week. I'm like, I can't do it. So now I had to scale back on, now I just work Monday through Friday. So I got to leave the weekend for church, and things like that. So trying to find a balance to some things, trying to create some realistic schedules, trying to take breaks, listen to my body, things like that. So that's how I'm trying to take care of my mental health.
Oh, this is good. So, what I do, aside from all those lovely things, I journal because I'm a writer. I journal, I do my poetry, I meditate, and I done fell in love with the tub even more. So, every night I'm getting in the tub, honey, with my essential oils and my stuff, and I get in the tub, and I be okay, we're going to relax. And then, if y'all not following me on IG, first of all, it's at Topaz Nails. I go in there sometimes aside from me speaking because that helps me, but then I do some reels of my music on, and I be jamming, and that's what helped keep me in a good place. Aside from you. Yes, you can. Yes, I'll be your friend. I'll be all your friend. And so that's what I do, and I love it. And people keep telling me they love my energy. And so even with that, I've been protecting my energy a little bit because some people, because they love my energy, what they do? Yep. But they ain't got and there's a few vampires coming, so we gotta get rid of them. But so that's what I do. We have a good time. We meditate. I get up every day at 3:30 in the morning, between 3 and 4, and I meditate. I seize the day. I journal, document it, and I'm like, listen, okay. And one thing I do, I keep my phone on silent, and I cut it off too, cause y'all not gonna bother me. So that's how you get in that place, and then. The last little thing, travel. I'm about to give y'all little nuggets. Travel, because traveling, you get away, you're in a new space. It helps you when you get in your Airbnb, your hotel room. Do some self-care that way too. I also get pedicures, get my nail, all of that. I'm gonna make sure Topaz is together all the way around, because when people tell me, "Oh, I see you living your life," no, I literally just came out the pits of hell and almost died because I almost had 5 mental breaks. Now I'm gonna live this life, and that's how we get to that point. And I'm gonna live and love my life and be 100% free. And if y'all need help, you just go ahead and call me, and I got you. So we can be friends. You go ahead and slide the number in there. There you go.
I love Topi. Oh my God.
I love y'all too. Oh.
And it's very interesting we're having this conversation right now. I'm actually in the midst of a storm, a few of them, but I try to be a very positive person. Yes. And I notice when I go into my storms, I go into my hermit mode, because I don't want to share. I don't want to spread any negative energy. I'm that person. Yep. So I go into my hermit mode, and that's where I'm going now, but not too deep into it, because I need my space. Yep. And, there are times where I just have to shut off, and I can't pour into everybody. Yep. And right now is one of those times. I can't pour into everybody. So I have to reserve that time for me. That bathtub time, with my candles, my music, and my wine, my essential oils and my salts. Listen.
Put some peppermint in there. Oh, change your whole life.
No, I'm trying to relax. Oh, okay. Peppermint will take you up.
And lavender, it's a blend.
Lavender and eucalyptus. Anyway, so we're going to talk. But, so it's like doing that. When I get my manis and my petties, that's just mental for me. Right. And a lot of things that people don't really talk about a lot is that I know a lot of women, and me as a woman, I'll speak for myself. If I'm not in a good space, I don't want to look like I'm not in a good space. That part. I'm not one to put on the makeup and, do all the hair and stuff like that. However, those are times where I just have to do something for me. Like I bought myself flowers the other day. Yes. And it was just like, what? Because I deserve flowers. Yes. And right now I need beautiful things around me to help me remember, yes, you are beautiful. You are worthy. You are worth this stuff. So just really tapping in and trying to figure out, not the mommy, not the friend. What is it that Kamaria wants for Kamaria? Because if I don't take care of me, I can't take care of nobody else. And if I don't do that, I'm teaching my son that that's okay. Right. I'm not doing that. So, and traveling. I need to get that in my life again. Okay. You got a mic.
Next thing, we're going to drop a gem, and then we'll shout out. As you drop a gem, also just shout out a black-owned business. We'll just do it all in one segment. For me, it's going to be always heal the man, heal our future. And also, black-owned business, I want to say Topi Speaks.
He should put me last. I told him I have to think before I talk. Let's see. A gem I would say is, in terms of this walking on eggshells, know that you are important. And if you're walking on eggshells because you feel like that you're usually putting somebody else above yourself. So know that you are important enough to not have to live a life where you have to walk on eggshells all the time. And know that you are important enough to have a peaceful, calm, serene life. And I was trying to think of black-owned business. I'm going to shout this one out. First Generation Leaders of America, my boy, DeVoe Sherman. He's an awesome guy in terms of youth development.